cash only auction, sales tax here 9.25%. Deposits will be left in the office. Once you throw out the unit, you'll get that back. There's no going in, use, touching, anything around, no smoking during the auction or during clean out. If you buy a unit, you get out of your own lock. Any questions?
Nope.
How many units? There you go.
So you get the one option after this?
All right, you guys, we're back with Jason of Storage Auction Experts. You saw him in a few videos before. We featured him in that unit, or in the auction, where a unit with $100,000 in gold got auctioned off. So that was just a few days prior to this day at the auctions. We already knew what was found there, so of course everyone's like, ooh, is this the day we're going to get another big one? So if you haven't seen that video, by the way, go back and look at it. We're going to put the card up above so you can link to it and check it out, because I think we're the only ones who have the actual footage of what that unit looked like before it was auctioned off. So you can see what we were bidding on. Of course, we didn't go very high. I think only bid 600. And I would have gone a little bit higher, but we went past that pretty quickly. Wound up selling for $2,000, but you can see what that unit looked like if you watch that video just a few before this one. But we're back at the auctions on this day. There are 3 stops. This is the first one of the day. It's, I think, around 9:30 in the morning. This one's very close to our house. And geographically, the 3 facilities are very spread out. So not many people showed up for this first one because there was only going to be 2 units there. And it often gets canceled at this place. So not many people showed up. It was actually just me and Jana and another couple. That was it. So we have an auction, right? We have enough people to have an auction, but not a lot of competition, which is usually a good thing. So we're just about to show you what's going to work out here. The next stop is about 15 miles away, 20 miles away, and then the one after that another 15, 20 miles. So they're pretty far spread out, but the last stop of the day was the big one. You'll see the crowd's going to grow, and the last stop of the day is Oakland U-Haul, and there was supposed to be over 40 units getting auctioned off. It wound up being a little bit less because people paid up at the last minute, but still, that's a very large auction for one facility, and those usually draw a good crowd. We love those because there's a lot of opportunities to get something good. But let me show you how this day went right here, because, spoiler alert, we buy something.
We're gonna do 248 first?
Yeah, 248.
Josh, take him to 248.
Okay.
The link to the other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take him in the office, but.
Me and Steve.
The excitement.
Yeah, we're on a round. What is it?
Yeah, I'm still curious. Yeah.
Looks like one of those kid kind of, I don't know.
One of those.
Yeah.
handicaps.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Oh, you guys are doing this yesterday?
I don't really have anything too good.
Yeah, I got it.
BU 248. BU 248. Who's starting out $10 bid? Got 10 over here. How about 20? Got 20 right here. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 125, 150. Got 125 right here with 150. 125 with 150. 125 right here with 150. Anyone else at 150? Sold your way. 120. 136.
Okay, right now.
Yeah, well, get all the way.
It's pretty.
So this is gonna be our last unit here. After this, headed over to Cal Storage in Hayward. They got 6 units. Or they had 6 units last time I talked to them. We got unit BU 227. We start around $10 bid. Got 10 over here, how about 20? I got 20 right here, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200. Got 175 right here for 2. Got $175 bid for 2. 175 right here for 2. Anyone else in that 2? Sold your way. 175.
Alright, you have to mix with me.
All right, man.
You got some cat person that's gonna love that.
That's pretty elaborate.
No, that's the biggest one I've ever seen in my life.
I just feel like you could sell that so easy.
Oh, totally.
I popped that thing open, I was like, wow.
I sold one not too long ago that had about 8 of those cat toys.
Really?
Yeah, they're
I mean-
expensive. Holy mom. There's some great packers here.
All right, I don't know what was going on with the phone right there. Jana's phone was getting washed out. Mine does the same thing, but I'm about to get a new phone. They tweak sometimes, but so I threw out most of the footage that we got on this, but I did want to show you what we had because this is important to the next part of our story here, because the young man that buys it, it's his first time ever, and he pays only 25 bucks. It's 10 feet wide by, I think, 25 feet deep, and it's stuffed. This is a big purchase. This would be in my top like 2 or 3 size lockers ever, and this is his first locker ever. So anyway, stay tuned. We're going to show you the rest of it. He doesn't know.
It's going to be all together with the taxes. It's going to be with the taxes and deposit. It's going to be 220. Get back once you put it out.
He didn't want it. I don't think he didn't understand. He had to clear it all out. He said, he goes, I have to take everything?
So if you're new to the auctions, what I always recommend is go there to watch the first time. Don't be anxious to bid. I'm not telling you not to bid, but I'm saying don't be too anxious. Like, it's okay just to go to watch. I went to probably 3 or 4 auctions before I bought one.
Bought the biggest
Bought
locker of the
biggest one that
day.
nobody wanted, but actually I don't think he's going to do bad.
I don't
I
either.
think he's going to do
He's
just
gonna
fine.
need a squad.
I was tempted on that one.
He's like, how much did I pay? He didn't even know he was bidding, honey.
He did.
No, he didn't know what he was doing.
He didn't fully comprehend the gravity of what that right here meant. He'll learn.
Oh, he's gonna learn by Friday or Saturday. Did you have a lock?
No.
Did you need one? They sell them in the office, right?
Yeah.
Okay. $25. First locker. This is what he bought. It's to the ceiling and above, stuffed with heavy furniture and all sorts of stuff.
You're responsible to close it up, put a lock on there, a lock. Get some off there.
I can go buy them.
You want to buy what?
How much of it?
$5. Brand new one right here. Yes, we should do it.
Now that's service,
Yeah, right?
right?
That's right.
I mean, he gives you a lock for $5.
You can lock it up, and then if you want to talk to them about renting a unit, just talk with her.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got till
That's
Saturday.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you got till Saturday to start cleaning it out. I mean, maybe the best thing is to clear out some and try to get a smaller unit or figure it out.
Yeah.
Here, want me to help you
Once you
pull it down?
once you clear it out, you got till 5 o'clock on Saturday to clear it out. That
5
way you
o'clock
can get
on
that.
Saturday?
That way you can get that $200 security deposit back.
You want to get it
Or they
done.
can put it towards rent or whatever.
All right.
So this
Thank
is
you.
your first time coming to an auction?
Yeah.
I love it. How did you decide to come? I hear this.
Decided to come.
I
just
have
heard
a,
about it
we have
from
a
a friend.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So I totally think it's interesting. It's your first time and you bought this. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you excited? What's your name?
My name's Carlos.
Carlos? I
Carlos
might
Pineda.
put you in my video
All right.
because it's so cool. Yeah, we have a Locker Nuts. It's called.
There's
it's a
lot
YouTube.
of stuff in here though.
So how are you feeling about this? First time.
Feeling good about it.
So you had a friend. Does your friend do the lockers too? Or
No, he didn't come with me. He was
But-
supposed to.
he was supposed to, and then he just bailed on the last
Just
minute.
bailed on the last minute.
Oh my gosh. Well, look you got some dollies in here, so you can unload it on there.
Yeah, see
You
the
just-
dollies there. I mean,
You just rent a truck or a trailer from
truck.
U-Haul. You can do it. Have you ever sold stuff before?
on OfferUp.
Okay. So you take some of the other stuff and put it on OfferUp, and not only that, but you could just like go to the flea market and get rid of a lot of it too. Dude, you got it for what, 25 bucks?
25 bucks.
Dude, you're gonna make a good amount of money on this.
I hope.
No, you will. I can guarantee you. Look, you got like a stroller hitch on there. You got tons of furniture. Make sure, I'm just gonna give you a tip, because we buy lockers like for a living. Go through every single thing. You might find money. You might find jewelry. You don't know. Like really go through everything.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to miss anything. Because sometimes you get tired when you're in a unit this big and you're just like, I give it up. Because this is so much stuff.
I believe how they just stacked everything.
Yeah, they
like
just kind of
this.
threw it at the end. But then look at this. What is this? Like a military bag? Look in here. This is cool. This stuff sells.
Yeah,
Look at
that is
that.
a military bag.
So you got a military bag.
A ladder.
You got a lot of ladders. The bike sell. But look right here. Come here. Look in here. This is exciting. I think you did killer, actually. See those bins?
Yeah.
And all these cabinets and everything in here? Dude, you might really do well with this.
Probably.
No, you will. I'm confident. I'm totally.
It's actually
Toaster oven?
new. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's a
we're
toaster
almost.
oven. I think this is an adventure. Do you have some friends to help you though?
I do.
Okay, you better. This is time to call out your friends.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
I love it. It's kind of exciting and cool. So are you going to go to the next section after this, or are you good today? I got
Yeah,
to
I'm
give a
gonna
shot.
go
with
with
you.
it.
So
We going for sure.
I love it.
Take it. Where's the next one?
The next one's in Oakland. Yeah.
So,
Here, do you need help with that?
I think it's not closing up.
Do you think because of that army thing?
Okay, I see.
You got it? Jack, will you help him with the lock real quick?
How's it look?
I was interviewing him.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You do just fine on this.
That's what I said. We were looking
I'm
there.
not
You
figuring
dump a
this
lot,
out.
but
The dump a lot.
you have some trips to the dump, but
It's his first time ever coming to a storage
I
locker.
know. We talked about that.
You know what? Do you think the army thing, the army bag's
we
in
go.
the way?
Thank
Okay,
Yeah, I think you need to go down a little. The army bag looks interesting.
that's what we were looking at.
And anything in there?
Just some army stuff. It looked like.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
told him we do
military
YouTube.
stuff's
He's
good.
gonna be on our YouTube.
Oh,
Carlos, right?
Carlos.
Yeah,
So
right
I
on.
told him I love it because we're gonna feature him as like his first time going to a locker, and he buys the biggest, coolest one for
Well, that's cool
25
too,
bucks.
because then, like, I don't have video of my first unit, so then, like, you can go watch the video.
Yeah,
Remember
right?
That first one. The first one's always exciting. Yeah. That's
Do you
clear.
watch YouTube ever?
I do.
Okay, so locker nuts.
Locker nuts.
Locker nuts.
Nuts?
Yeah.
Locker
Yeah.
nuts?
Yeah.
All right. Right on.
Yeah. You didn't miss anything up here. I bought 2 yesterday and I bought 2 this morning at the other place. So otherwise, like, I mean, I was looking at it, I was like, hey, this is a good one. I just have too much stuff right now.
You've been doing this for a while?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. I've been a couple of years now full time, but just like 2011 is when I started. You're gonna do just fine. You got it so cheap. You know?
Yeah.
The more
That's what I
expensive
said.
it's gonna be going to the dump. But so what? You know?
So what?
Yeah, you got some good stuff in there.
It has to be something.
I told him
Yeah,
to go
that's
through everything super careful too.
Yeah.
Like, don't want to miss anything because a lot of times some of the most valuable
some
stuff is in the
money,
most random
some jewelry.
places.
One time we bought this one as an old lady. Turns out she had passed away, but we didn't know it when we were going through it. She had garbage bags, like just black garbage bags. You open that, there's stuffed
Yeah.
animals, and then there's little baby wipe containers.
Yeah.
We opened that, and there's Ziploc bags of jewelry, and it was like
Seriously,
real deal jewelry.
that's what I'm saying.
Like nothing in there is garbage.
Don't-
And we're like in a garbage bag, in a baby wipe, in Ziploc was the real treasure.
Well, I told him because you can get tired going through a big unit like that.
If you go there like, oh, stuffed animals, he'd likely just throw it away, but then it was like, it was in the baby wipe. There's like 2 or 3 of them in there. It's crazy.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, have fun, dude. It's gonna be fun.
Look forward to
All right, so we go from here to the third location, which is U-Haul in Oakland. It's an enormous facility, but the locker areas are all underground. So you actually go underground, kind of like a parking garage. Jana's not too hip on those environments, so she stayed out. We didn't really get any footage of it. I got a little bit of footage, but not of the locker I actually bought. So, but don't worry, I got plenty of footage once I went back to clean it out. It's a really good locker. You're gonna like the story, and but before we get to that, the next video is going to be on the 2 that you saw us buy at the beginning of this day. But I just wanted to show you the day at auctions because this guy Carlos, first locker ever, you could tell he was excited and nervous and unsure, and that's all part of the thrill because you know, he doesn't really know what to expect. We kind of have a little idea what to expect, and Carlos is going to have a lot of work. But he's a young man. He seems strong. I think he's going to be just fine. But I hope that he enjoyed it, and I hope he found some good stuff in there because it definitely had some potential. But if you guys are thinking about going to your first auction, I said it in this video, I'll say it again. My advice to you is just be cautious the first time. Go to spectate. Plan on spectating. Bring your money, bring your lock, bring your flashlight, but just plan on going to watch. Now, you never know how it's going to turn out. Like this morning, it was only us and one other couple. And the odds are pretty good. And the lockers, he bid us up a little bit, but sometimes you get them for $5. You don't want to miss a deal, so be prepared for that. But at the same time, don't be too eager to bite off more than you can chew. And I don't really think you even know how much you can chew until you've done a few. Alright, you guys, that's my advice to you. But do what you want, because the most important thing is just to have fun. And if you don't want to go and watch, you want to actually jump in, well, jump in with both feet, alright? And have a great time doing it. But please video it, because I didn't have video of my first locker. Hopefully Carlos, if he wants to relive this day, hopefully he wants to relive it. He might want to forget it. I don't know. I hope we see him around again and we'll get a story on how that went out for him. But, at least he can watch it all right here on Locker Nuts. Alright, you guys, if you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up for me, please. And then also, hit the subscribe button. We just passed 20,000 subscribers literally within an hour ago. We're super excited. Thank you everyone who subscribes and watches our videos. We so appreciate it and we're so humbled by it. I still can't believe that we put stuff out and like 10, 20, 300,000 people watch it. It seems crazy to me. I really, really appreciate it. Alright, so we'll have the next video coming out soon with the first 2 lockers that we bought here, and you're gonna like it. But until then, good luck to you. God bless you. We'll see you next time here on Locker Nuts. Alright guys, I don't have a whole bunch of exciting stuff to share at the end of this video, but I just want to give you a little sneak peek for the one that I bought in Oakland. We got 2 boxes here still to go through. I peeked inside, there's some goodies. Got a couple of Air Jordans there, and some Jailhouse letters. You know how we loves our Jailhouse letters. So, that's to come.